Okay guys, we're doing a little video about Smelly Annie, Anika, the lady that we see on Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, TikTok, Twitter, even on probably the news one day you might see her. It's getting that sickening. I'm thinking to myself, do you know what? I tried to call her out and say to her, look, you got to stop, like, you got to chill out with the protests because you're not going to get yourself nicked. It's going to get to a point where already Palestine Action has been banned. Do you know what I mean? For what the UK call it a terrorist organisation. So if it's that to them. Do you know what I mean? Obviously, I don't agree with the racist side of it, but clearly to Annie's side, whoever don't go with her agenda or don't agree with her, she's against, because other people are unique and have their own thoughts about this. Yeah. And I said, and I've always said this, okay, yeah, I'll support them, I'll give them gratitude and respect them for going protesting. But when is it going to end? Like, some people are doing wrong and that's why they're getting held hostage. What can you do? If the Palestinians are killing people, they're going to get held hostages just like the Israelis was doing, yeah? No one's perfect out of this, and stop painting Palestine as some perfect angels that have never done anything in their life. Yeah, because they have. And I was raised with Palestinians that were brought up in the UK. They were scumbags, to be honest with you. They used to go out stealing credit cards, and police knew them for scumbags in Whitechapel, going stealing old people's credit cards, yeah? And then killing people, throwing acid over their face, and they're in jail. Yeah, so don't tell me about Palestinians. Even my family know they're fucking scumbags, yeah? And you guys paint them out to be innocent people, yeah? Because if they was innocent, they wouldn't have voted for a terrorist organisation to be in charge of them, yeah? Because at the end of the day, if you are in the UK doing this, and they continue to do this, like they're already putting people in prison and they can't travel to other countries because you've been done for a terrorism act. That's your fault, that's what you do, that's your business. I don't really give a fuck. But it is my business when it does become annoying, seeing your horrible little face. You're like a 60, 55-year-old, let me give the age roughly ratio, 55, 60, yeah, and you're sitting there doing your makeup every day. Clearly I've hit a nerve that you're making videos of me and, you know, commenting on my Instagram. Yeah? And the thing is, the British people have had enough. And I'm not just talking for the white people. And I'm not talking on the racist behalf, because I hate the far right.
Yes,
I dislike
you are.
them. Yeah? You can't call me left and you can't call me right.
I'm just an
individual that is right. Yeah? Now, you go to Palestine and you go do what you do with your little drums and tapping them and hitting them and annoying people, and go with your placards to Palestine and see if they agree and see what they'll do. Go to Israel. Oh, I forgot, you've probably seen all the videos on Instagram and all the other websites out there that shows what happens to protesters out there, right? Yeah? Point there proven. So, I don't know what you're on about that. Oh, forever genocide, we're going to not stop protesting. Mate, you have got to stop it, because one day, what if the UK does decide to take away all your protest rights and stuff? What are you going to do then? And I mean, not fully
stand up, fight back.
Stick you in prison for a few years. How about that? Will you be protesting then if you get 5 years, do 2.5? Huh? I bet you won't then, Shabby Annie. Because let me tell you one thing, Anika.
Okay, I'm listening.
You won't be happy. You ain't happy, and you won't ever be happy, because
it's a genocide.
The makeup ain't making you happy. With what's going around you in life is not making you happy, and shabby old Shabnam with a fucking purple hair ain't making you happy. Do you know what I mean? Because you're never satisfied with anything, Cold Annie. And the thing is, the problem is with people like you can't get it right. You can't get it right. You have to keep going until you fucking do someone's head in. Let me tell you, one day you're going to do one of the elites' head in, and they're going to come looking for you. And you know what happens to celebrities when they get on the elites' nerves? We also, you see, all these drug overdoses, these hangings up for apartments, these cliff hangings. You know, it's not far from what the Palestinians do to the young people. You won't call out. I'm a Muslim myself, and I'll call it out. The other 4 weeks ago, I saw the Palestinians, whatever you call them, the brigade, the Palestinian army, yeah, what you call Hamas. They got the wrong people, even though they betrayed and gave intelligence to Israel. They got them out on a live stage and shot all 5 Palestinians. Now, that's inhumane. Is this the people you support? Is this the people that you want Israeli government to say, okay, we're going to put these people in charge of their country and we're going to make them a state. Because in my eyes, that's not a state, and you are clearly supporting terrorists. You act like terrorists yourself, the way you hit people in protest and record people and just violate them and judge them for maybe drinking a bit of alcohol. Well, I don't drink alcohol. And if I want to clear videos up on my Instagram, I'll clear them up. That's tarantula videos. That's a different topic. Now, the reason why I've cleared up my videos because I'm going to make my Instagram specifically towards people like you. And that's what's going to happen now, Shemi, Annie, and Nico. And I will dedox you if you want me to, don't make me. Because if I start doing digging, I will start making things surface. I'll go into your past if I want, yeah? You're not the only one that dedoxes people, darling. Now let me tell you, I don't support Palestinians that go and do scum things in this country, especially the ones that go to the protests and start eating people, covering up themselves like they're gangsters and acting like animals. Now I'm a different type of Muslim. I'm the one that speaks out on the people that do wrong and that are supporting terrorists. How can you go along with this? You agree with the Muslim people that died, that got shot 3 weeks ago? They should have been put in a prison, for treason. Yes, I agree with that, but not with killing people. Now, your protest is against a so-called genocide and people to stop dying. The ceasefire has already been made. As far as I'm concerned, no one's dying. No one is dying so far. Yes, there was deaths before.
Pick up when you lie.
But, hey-ho, we can't do nothing about that. We're in England, eh? But yeah, because we're in a weak country that wants to allow people like you to protest and shout and hit pots and pans, scream at police officers. Do you wonder why people are becoming racist in this country? Do you wonder why people are calling it ahhh? You don't talk about the other stuff. Now, it does goes to show me when I've done my education and my research here, you are completely biased. You don't talk about the Hamas that have done the killings on their own side and using human shields against Israelis in the so-called genocide, what you call. You don't call about the Asian drug dealers in this country and what's going on with the grooming gangs, do you? Yeah? You've got to call it out because people like you, this is where the far right, in my eyes, right, because you guys don't call that out. You don't. None of the Muslim people call it out. There's very few. Yes, there's Ali Dawai's called it out. There's a few people that's called it out. I'm going to call it out. Because you know what? It's scumbags in Rochdale and Manchester that are making a bad name to Muslims like us. Yeah, for the innocent ones. Now, Annie, I'm going to keep going on a bit of your history and keep looking and keep going on your mistakes.
Okay.
If you want me to post a picture of you, I will do. Okay. And by the way, the pictures with Wes, I've been posting pictures with Wes from any. I get pictures
stole my content. You stole my content.
Instagram, from Facebook, from anywhere, darling. TikTok.
Occupied my content.
But people
taking my content back. Taking my content back.
Make yourself look and feel good when you clearly don't look or feel good to me, and you know it yourself because I've hit a nerve, darling, and I'm gonna keep hitting a nerve until it fucking whacks you right up the arse, you gusty. And I hope all your other pro-Palestine mates see this as well, because I'd say it to their face. And do you know what? You don't like the truth. That's the problem. It's definitely hit a nerve. Because for someone with 80,000 followers like yourself to start posting on my post and my comments, yeah, and for me to reply back, it's fucking hit a nerve, ain't it, darling? Yalla, yalla, bye-bye.